Gaffer, two of the goals the other night, one Danny Devine surging forward 50 yards, the other Louis surging forward. That's the kind of positivity you're looking for.
I love it after games. 50 yards, it was 5, wasn't it? The longer we go back from what we do, it gets bigger, doesn't it? The fish were this big. Nobody scored better goals than me in my career, you know what I mean, Andy? Just what we do, innit? Yeah, he did surge forward. It was more like the Danny we knew can. I was disappointed with his Fleetwood performance as he was in the checker trade. And again, great character. Responded in training. I've had a chat with him about changing pace. He's a very, very, very fit person. He covers a lot of ground. He's strong. And it's very difficult to get him angry. So I just said to our staff, like, in the next 48 hours, I want to try and ruffle his covers a little bit, because it's no good having them attributes and not bringing them. And he did the other day. So well done, Danny. And long may it continue as he progresses his career at Carlisle.
When you make 7 changes, is it fair to say that you're saying to those players, come on then, show me that you want this?
Well, yeah, but we're a squad anyway. Every single one of our players is viable. There's no outstanding individual that we may as well all go home if he's not fit. That's going back in the past of having that 35 goal striker, and if he's not fit, we've got no chance of winning. There's a lot of squads that aren't like that now. Even Sunderland's team the other day, Max Power, captain, he's captain the first team. George Dobson, he paid a lot of money for from Walsall. The players, Maguire, he's proper technician. Bailey Wright, Remy Matthews played every game for Bolton. If you put 2 players' wages together, it's almost our squad. You know what I mean? But they'll all be doing the same thing to try and play for Sunderland's first team, who have had a great start to the season. So they're right at it, and physically we're right at it. And I remember John Coleman telling me a couple of games ago, really, Chris, you probably feel a bit aggrieved you haven't got more points, and he's right. I do, because the effort and opportunities there in the stats. But we've got to keep believing, keep doing, because if you don't, that just becomes a conversation. If you do, it becomes a fact and a progress and a points value which we're only ever judged of.
You've spoken about the injuries, and that you've just said there, that's more about the rhythm that you're looking to get. How much of the injuries that you had disrupted get into that rhythm that you've been looking for?
Well, you can't go into intricate detail. If you go here, you do this, and I do this, and you do that, and that relationship and rapport from people, it stop-starts. It provides opportunity for other players though, but we have a process of how we play, so they all know that. So then, like, without going into intricate detail, you still have a way of what you're trying to achieve. We want to play, we want to penetrate the back line, we want to play in the opposition's half, we want to get the ball back as fast as possible. All these traits are the same things that I want the whole club to work off, not just the first team. And the youth team have an understanding of that, and a bit like the comments I made about Louis then, having an understanding of what he has to do off the ball, because technically on the ball his attributes are very, very good.
Port Vale at the weekend, you've said it already, they should be coming into it in confident mood, but so are we.
Well, yeah. They're a very good team, very consistent. They've got people like Tom Pope, who's like won golden boots. You've got like people that have played for us in the past. They've got top winger in David Worrell, who's excellent at and the older he's got, understands goals and assists. Brilliant assists. They've got a great team. They've got the young centre half that decided to commit in the end, who looked like he was going to leave, but he re-signed for Port Vale. So they've got that team spirit, and they've got great staff. John's been around the game a long time. He's a great bloke, and they've got good people behind the scenes. I worked a lot with Colin Garlick at Rochdale, and very strategic and logical in football decisions, and they've got the owners as well that have put a lot of personal money into into the club. I do know they signed players in the pandemic, and one of them's on 3 years. You know, that's a big financial commitment, and fair play to them.